Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for January 25th through the 31st. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you happen to stumble upon this video outside of those dates, rest assured you were brought here when you were ready to hear the messages. So these are general readings. Not every single message will resonate, but there will be something in here for you. So we're going to see what's going on for you guys, my darling Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead, and see what messages are coming in for Aquarius. Okay, so we're going to start off with your first card here, and the first card for the week ahead is the Ten of Cups. Well, good week to be in Aquarius. Let's see what happens. Let's see what other cards come up. Okay. Ten of Cups, you guys who watch my readings, you know, those of you who are regulars, I do love reading in the month, and then in the weekly forecasts like these, I apply the cards in areas outside of love. Okay, although Ten of Cups could be for some of you manifesting a life partner, a family, things of this nature that might be moving along for some of you, but a deeper meaning of the Ten of Cups is complete and total fulfillment with your life. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel those of you where you feel like things have been out of balance, or you've just like been looking back on your life and you're like, oh gosh, you know, when love life has been good, work has been terrible. When work has been good, love life's been slow, or friends or family. Or Aquarius, those of you who are like, well, you can't have everything. It's always something. There's always got to be something. Ten of Cups is telling us there doesn't always have to be something, you know. This doesn't mean that everything is perfect all the time, but this is being satisfied, being full, being fulfilled in every area of your life, okay, and a sense of inner peace, okay. Aquarius, I believe it may have been you guys that in the last week reading there was like a sense of mastering or overcoming anxiety, and I feel that this is a continuation of that, like having the inner peace. Although I have to say, I'm a little sad with you guys. I am. I posted 2 weekly readings last week because the energy, I felt a lot of anxiety in the air. I felt a lot of shifting. So I did 2 readings for the week last week, but nobody noticed. Nobody noticed there were 2 forecasts, or you know, I just kind of wanted to see, but there was a lot of nervous energy for a lot of people. But I believe Aquarius, for you guys, in one of the weekly forecasts last week, it came up a feeling or a sense of anxiety and being able to master that, right? So a lot of you are beginning to feel at peace, or beginning to feel a sense of calm. The next card here, my darlings, is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles traditionally in tarot can indicate a younger earth sign person or a child. Some of you dealing with a child or spending time with your child, right? Especially with that Ten of Cups, maybe there's a sense of like family coming closer together, or spending time with family, or manifesting family. However, again, on a deeper level, Page of Pentacles can indicate here, for me in my readings, that you're beginning a new endeavor. You're finding better ways of investing your time, your energy, your focus, okay? And so the Page of Pentacles can indicate a labor of love, a project that you're beginning, but typically it's going to be something new, like starting new. If you're self-employed, or if you already have a business, you might be beginning a new branch of that business, a new kind of additional thing that you're trying to master here. I also feel some of you are preparing for some kind of training, like you know, maybe you're not all going to be able to travel to this place. Maybe for some of you this is happening online, but I feel like you're being taught by a teacher, by an instructor, something that you're viewing as a master class. Maybe it's not being advertised or listed as a master class, but you're taking it as like, this is it. Like, this is what's going to finally help me bring it all together. This is going to, you know, teach me what I needed to know, you know, and I'm going to hit the ground running. I'm going to make it happen. But I do feel, Aquarius, that many of you are investing time and a little bit of money into some type of certification or some type of training that you're taking for yourself, right? That you're not only seeing it as a self-improvement, you're seeing it as an avenue of income, okay? And maybe you're already in that field, but like I said, maybe you feel like it's like perfecting something for you or giving you the upper hand, but I do see some kind of training. Your next card here, my darlings, ooh, hello, is the, sorry, I got my hand caught in my sweater here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. An Ace of Pentacles, obviously, traditionally in tarot, it's a happy card. It's a positive card about new energy, about new opportunities, new contracts, you know, money coming in. So many of you are manifesting these deals, these business deals, or these ideals that are happening, ideas that are happening that you're going to be able to manifest and actually see profit coming from them. However, the Ace of Pentacles is a very special card for me in my readings. And those of you that have been watching my videos for a while, I'm sure you've heard me say it before. But one thing I've noticed reading for people over the years, when Ace of Pentacles comes up for that person, it's telling me that you are going through a massive positive energy shift where you are breaking out of what some people refer to as generational curses. So you're breaking out of any inherited family energies, any energies you may have inherited. You're breaking out of any negative cycles that have been running through your family for generations. And you're breaking out of your own personal blockages, right? If there's an area of your life where you've been blocked, where you've been stuck, this is it. It's getting unblocked, right? Especially with that 10 of Cups, right? 10 of Cups was saying about how some of you are like, well, you can't have everything. There's always something. Ace of Pentacles is saying, nope, we're coming along here and we are getting you going on all cylinders. We're getting you going on all engines, right? We're getting things moving here, right? No blockages. You can have fulfillment and you can have progress coming in. And so a lot of the times when we have this Ace of Pentacles, you might first see the energy moving in terms of like physical necessities, physical needs, finances, financial opportunities, and then you'll see doors opening in other areas of your life. I've seen that happen a lot of the time as well. Your next card here, my darling Aquarius friends, is the Four of Swords. Now, Four of Swords, a lot of the times comes up in readings when somebody has like emotionally and mentally been through the ringer, right? A lot has gone on. They've just been through the ringer and they need a break. They need to rest. Four of Swords can also indicate some kind of, you know, kind of taking a break and getting away for a little bit, right? And focusing on the spiritual connection, getting realigned. Now, this is how I feel the Four of Swords is coming in for you guys. Now, we talked about how a lot of you are getting unblocked, right? Somewhere where there was a blockage, it's unblocked, and now you're coming into the energy of receiving. A lot of people don't realize this, but when you've been blocked for a long time and all of a sudden you start receiving, you have to be very gentle with yourself. It can be exhausting, okay? So you might need to take naps. You might need to rest. You might need to kind of keep your calendar as light as possible to give yourself some downtime. This is normal, right? You might be like, man, like there's so many good things happening. Why am I not more excited? Why am I not enjoying it? Especially Aquarius, keep in mind that in this week we're having a full moon in Leo, right? And a lot of the times, the full moon can be a time when we're releasing energies. And I'm not an astrology expert by any means, but from what I understand, what I've been following, This full moon and just the overall general planetary placements right now are going to be very intense energies, very, very intense, the way that the planets are interacting with one another. So there can be some, disruptions that we might witness or see happening around us, even if they're not happening in our personal life. And so we might need a moment to just kind of breathe, rest, disconnect from that kind of chaotic energy and go inward for a little bit, right? You're going to have a lot of good things coming in for you, and not just this week, but in the coming weeks. And so a part of that is going to be making room for it by releasing, right? By letting go of the things that have been clogging you up or blocking you, right? So honor that. I know it might be tempting to make yourself get up and move, but you got to give yourself some downtime. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Two of Wands. So this can definitely be in terms of business for some of you, because Two of Wands can be about business partnerships. However, Two of Wands can also be about choices and decisions. And so whatever area of your life that you're finding yourself having to make choices or decisions, the Two of Wands is asking you to really, really weigh the options very, 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 very thoroughly. Okay, before I continue with this thought, I'm sorry, Spirit's taking me back to the Four of Swords. For the Four of Swords, some of you are making plans to travel to a place where you're going to be working on writing. You're going to be writing something specifically. I'm being shown writing. So maybe you're looking at Airbnbs or something, and you're just going to go somewhere and be alone for a while and write, I feel, right, or work on some kind of project, or specifically to try to, maybe some of you might even be specifically writing in terms of journaling, as you're just trying to reconnect with your higher power and just kind of find your spirituality. But I'm sorry, I had to say that about the Four of Swords. Now, coming back to the Two of Wands. This is going to be here having to weigh your decisions, having to weigh your options carefully. Okay, this can be in terms of offers that you're being made in terms of business. Maybe somebody's coming to you and wanting to buy your business from you, and you're thinking it might be like a good way out so you can start something new. Or you could have wanting to go into business with someone, or a job offer. It could be a relationship. It could be a family member, coming up to you asking you to help with something, whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be for every single one of you business, but you're going to have to, or you're going to be asked to make a decision, many of you this week or next week. And this is saying weigh the options. In my experience, this card comes up because of the person approaching you, or the person making the offer to you, sees you as very valuable, very, very valuable. Like they're like, man, like Aquarius is going to really be such an asset to me in this situation, in this endeavor. But Aquarius has no idea. Like Aquarius doesn't realize how much I'm going to benefit from this. So since Aquarius doesn't realize, I'm going to maybe kind of go in and lowball here. I'm going to kind of go in and give a light offer, right? A financially fiscal conservative offer, right? And so the Two of Wands is saying, before you make the decision, do a little bit of research, right? If this is a financial decision, do a little bit of research. What do other people get paid for this kind of work, or this kind of exchange, or this kind of sell, right? What does this person stand to gain from what I'm doing for them? How might they benefit from me? How might they profit from me? How much might they profit from me? These are things that you have to take into consideration. If it's on a personal level, the Two of Wands is saying, ask questions, ask questions, ask questions, ask questions, right? You might agree to help somebody with something, and then before you know it, it's like, well, this thing and that thing and that thing and that thing and that thing, okay? So ask questions, review the options. And the Two of Wands is just basically asking you to try to look past what's being presented to you. Look a little bit deeper, Okay, some of you are getting a second opinion on legal or medical advice that you received. Something's not sitting with you. Like your gut is telling you, I don't know. I don't know if this person, you know, not that you don't think they know what they're talking about, but something in your gut is telling you, I don't know if this person is seeing everything themselves. Like I feel like something might be missing here. So some of you might be going and getting a second opinion on legal or medical advice. Alrighty, my darlings, check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks this might resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. And the podcast is launching January 28th. I've decided that's the date I'm going to launch it, and I will be posting the link in the description. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye, my darlings. Take care.